Okay, so can you see my screen?
I can see your screen, yes.
Yeah, good. Okay, so today in this session, we'll see about CRM charts and dashboards, how to create CRM charts and embed those charts into a dashboard. So we'll see some of the technical aspects in this training. So the agenda will be as follows, like we'll start with how to create a dashboard. So before creating a dashboard, what are the different steps we need to follow? Like we need to create some views, we need to create charts, and then we'll place those charts inside the dashboard. Then we'll see about the charts, then introduction, and then what's the difference between the system and user view, so charts, and finally we'll summarize. Okay, so this is how the flow will go. Like before creating a dashboard, we need to create views in the first step. After creating the views, we have to create a charts or visualizations in Microsoft CRM, and finally the dashboard. So this is the sequence. First create a view, then we have to create a chart, and then place those charts into a dashboard. Alright?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so
Is this little presentation you have here, is this something you could send to me or I can print out?
yeah, sure. I'll send you this presentation as well as I'm recording this session so that I can share with you later on.
Okay.
Okay, so for the first step, we'll see how to create views. So after logging into a CRM, we'll see this dashboard, forecasting dashboard. So for creating a view, we have different entities. We'll select this opportunity entity, and we have an option, very powerful feature of CRM, that is the advanced find. So when you click on this more commands, we have option over here, advanced find. Okay, so this is the place where we can create a user view, not a system view, user view. Like I want to create a view for opportunity. So I'll select look for opportunities. Like if you want to create a view for accounts entity, you can select accounts or contacts entity. So for now, I have selected this opportunities entity and I'll select over here new view. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll create a view for one opportunities for the past 11 months and as well as this current month, and the status of the opportunity will be 1. Okay, so how it will go? So we look for opportunities, a new view, we'll select first status. Okay, so we'll select the status of the opportunity as 1. Okay, so we have 3 different status for opportunity, lost, open and 1. So for now, we are going to consider the 1 opportunities. Okay, and then for every 1 opportunity we have an actual close date. So we want the opportunities which have been closed in the past 11 months or the current month. Alright?
Okay.
So we'll select actual close date. We want actual close date for last 11 months. So we'll select last X months. We have over here last X months where X equals to 11. And also we want the current month. So we'll also take actual close date as this month. Okay, but we have this both the conditions should be satisfied. So what we'll do is we'll apply a OR clause for both these conditions. Like either of the conditions should be true. So we'll club this and we'll give an OR clause for this. That means either opportunity should belong to the last 11 month or to this current month. Okay, the close date. As well as the status of the opportunity should be equal to 1. Alright?
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll save this view and we'll give some name like it's a one opportunity, can give opportunity one, or can give any name like one opportunity. Okay, we'll save this. So what we have done is we have created a view with the help of advanced find feature of CRM, and we have created a view with the name as one opportunity, and it's a user view, so it will be displayed over here, one opportunities. Okay, inside this my views. If it would have been a system view, it would have been displayed over here. Okay, so what I have done is, yeah.
This will just show up on my screen or everyone's screen?
No, it will be only shown in your screen because it's a user view.
Okay.
Whoever creates this view, it will be shown for this view under the my views. If it is for the system views, it will be shown to all the users. Okay, so I have shown this how to create a view for a user, particular user. We'll see it later on how to create a system view. Okay.
Okay.
So I have created 4 opportunities, 4 to 5 different opportunities, and I've created these 5 opportunities with different estimated investment and assets under management, and the status of which is 1, and these are the actual close date which belongs to the last 11 months as well as for current month. So what we are going to do is basically we have created a view, we have created few opportunities, and we have classified the opportunities as 1. So we can see this inside this one opportunity view because we have taken the view condition as status.
If you can go back,
yeah.
You can go back one screen again.
Okay. Which screen exactly?
There was a column that was titled Revenues.
Alright, this one?
Right, so actual revenues, like we don't need that. So I know we've gotten rid of revenues in other places.
No, actually the opportunity is 1, so like see I'll show you, I'll create one opportunity. So when the opportunity is 1, we'll have to enter the actual revenue as well. Just because the opportunity is 1, so we need to enter the actual revenue as well with the date, actual close date. So I'll create one opportunity over here. We'll see how to create a one opportunity. So we'll create one new opportunity and we'll classify that opportunity as 1. So I'll select any name for this opportunity. Just the net. Okay. All right. Okay, here it goes. So I'll create an opportunity like to order 100 units of okay. Okay. And then I'll give an account name for this opportunity like AK. Then contact, investment product. Okay, so assume it was for last month. So I'll select any date. So this was the estimated investment while creating a new opportunity. Enter as $12,000 and rating hot, cold or warm, region, and I'll state this over here. And finally the last contact name. So what I'll do is I'll save this opportunity. So whenever we create a new opportunity, so our opportunity is created to order 100 units of product A. What I've done is I'm going to demonstrate a few charts. So for that reason I have taken this one opportunity. So I'll close this or mark this opportunity as one. So while closing, I have an option, select the status. So it's a one opportunity. And what's the actual revenue when the opportunity is one. So either it can be equal to the estimated investment, or it can be less, or it can be greater. So I'll keep as it is. And what was the close state? So either it was closed, yeah.
So estimated investment and actual revenue are the same?
No, they are different. Estimated investment are to be made when the opportunity is created. And when the opportunity closes down, either it's a won or it's a lost, at that time you have to specify the actual revenue with the close date. This is the actual close date and this is the actual revenue when you're closing the opportunity. Estimated investment was, yeah, when we create the opportunity.
We should change that to actual investment, not revenue.
Okay, fine. So we select the actual close date, when was this opportunity closed, and we click OK. So this opportunity will be marked as 1. Okay, to order 100 units of product A. Okay, so now we can see this opportunity in this one opportunity view, because the status of this opportunity is 1. So this is the opportunity to order 100 units of product A. Estimated investment was 12,000, and after winning the opportunity was actual revenue was 12,000 or actual investment, and the other details like at which date it was closed. Okay, fine.
Fine.
Okay, so for creating a chart, we need a view. So we have created a view, that is one opportunities, and whatever conditions we have specified, the condition like it should be a one opportunity and it should be for the past 11 month and the current month. So those opportunities will be displayed over here in one opportunities view. Okay.
Okay.
So this is how we create a view with the help of advanced find. We have advanced find option. So we have created this view. It's a user view. Please note, it's a user view. It's not a system view. We have used this advanced find option to create this view. Also, we have other options like we have different columns over here: topic, account, region, estimated investment, rating. Okay, if you want to add some more column, so what we'll do is we'll go to the advanced find. We'll select the view. I want to add some few columns. Click on edit column. So apart from the columns which are being displayed, I want to add some few more columns. So after clicking on edit column, I'll click on add columns, and which all columns we want to display actual revenue. This is for the view which we have created just now, a user view. We want priority. So whatever columns we want, we can select from this. Status. So we'll click on OK. OK. So likewise, we can have different columns to a particular view, or we can remove the columns. Okay, so we have added this ratings, we have added vision, we have added this priority, and we have added this status. Alright?
Okay.
So with the help of advanced find, we can edit the columns, whichever columns you want to view inside your view. Okay, we'll move further. So this was the first step in creating a dashboard. We need to create a views for particular entity. and then we create beautiful charts or the visualizations. Okay, so what are CRM charts? So they are also known as visualizations in Microsoft Dynamics CRM, and they are used to represent the graphical view of business data. They are attached to an entity, like we have this opportunity entity. So we have an option over here, charts. Okay, you can see this. Hello.
Hello, I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
Okay, you can see this, the option for charts.
I see it, yes.
Yeah. So for creating a chart, we have to expand this. We click on this chart, and we have some system charts over here. So these charts are attached to an entity. So the CRM charts are attached to an entity, but we can only view one chart at a time or one visualization at a time. If you want to view multiple visualizations, we can do so with the help of a dashboard. Like with the help of dashboard, we can place 6 different charts or visualization inside a single dashboard.
Okay.
So these charts, how to create a chart. Okay, so we'll expand this. We have an option over here. This is an opportunity entity, and we have selected this one opportunity view. Just now we created. So what we want is, we want to plot this opportunity as well as revenue on a visualization. So we'll expand this chart. So to create a new chart, we have an option over here, plus sign. Okay, this plus sign denotes create a new chart. Alright?
Okay. Okay.
So we click on this plus sign. Okay, now what kind of charts we want to display? Like if I want to see the opportunities versus the estimated investment or the actual revenue, actual investment. So before that, we'll see the different components of a chart. Like we have a series and we have a category. The vertical axis in CRM is known as series, and this horizontal axis is known as a category. Like we have the X and Y axis.
Right.
Okay, so in case of series, if you want to show the investment, so whatever columns we have selected in the view, it will be displayed over here. So if you want to show the estimated investment with respect to the opportunity, that is the topic. So this is how a simple chart will look like. Estimated, this is a default name given by the CRM. Estimated investment by opportunity. You can also edit this name, or you can, like, instead of topic, you can write opportunity. Okay, so we have these different aggregate functions available over here. We want to take the max, or we want to take the minimum value. We want to summarize or sum the value. We want to take the average, like we want to count, have just a count. So for now, we'll take the sum of the opportunities, and we have over here the option to create different types of charts. Okay, so we have 6 different type of charts supported in CRM. This is the column chart, bar chart. This is a line area chart. This is a line chart, pie chart, and finally the funnel chart. Okay, so if you want to view this, the bar chart, this is how it will look like. The bar chart, sum of estimated investment by opportunity. If you want column chart, you can have a column chart over here. Alright?
Okay.
This is how we can plot a simple chart with respect to series and category. We have taken the estimated investment on the vertical axis, that is the series, and the opportunity on category, that is the horizontal axis. And we can give a name to this chart, and finally we can save this chart. Okay, so we have a name over here. We can rename this. I will just write, because already we have a chart with this name. So estimated investment by topic. I'll close this designer. So this is how the chart will look like, and it will be placed in my charts, that is the user chart. Only a particular user will be able to view this chart, not the whole organization, because it's not a system chart, it's a user chart. Alright?
Okay.
So we have given this name, estimated investment, the topic, and it's placed under my charts, that is a user chart. And whatever values we have plotted, sum, we have taken the sum as the aggregate function, and this is the name of the different opportunities. So if you want to edit this chart, we click over here, edit chart. Just a second, we refresh this. Okay, so any doubt up till here? Hey Mike?
I'm here.
Yeah, any doubt up till here?
Oh, I think everything's fine.
Okay.
It looks pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's straightforward, but if you want to do some complex things with the charts, you want to play with the font colors, you want to do some with axes, with the name, you have to rename, you want to play with the font size, the text appearance, the dollar symbols and all. So we can do different things. So if you want to edit this chart, we can click over here, edit chart, and so instead of topic, I want to view this with respect to different month. Like I'll select over here actual close date with respect to month. So opportunities with respect to different months. I'll save this. So estimated investment by month, and I'll close this. Okay, so this is the estimated investment with respect to month. So we have taken for last 11 months as well as the current month. So the values will be shown in the form of bar chart, column chart, sum of estimated investment with respect to month. Okay, so this is just a single part. So what if you want to take two different series in a single chart? So we'll create a new chart. One more, yeah.
And that's taken the information from one, to build that chart, you're taking the information from your one opportunities?
Yeah, I've taken this information from the one opportunities. Similarly, like this is the information from the one opportunity. If I change the view over here, like for open opportunities, this chart will change to show all the open opportunities. Okay, whatever opportunities we have.
And the open opportunities, are those just my opportunities or everyone's?
These are for everyone because these are the system views. Okay, so what we'll now say is if you want to plot two different series in a single chart. So this was just an estimated investment with respect to actual investment. So if you want to compare the estimated investment and the actual revenue, that means you want to place two different series in a single chart, comparison of two series. So what I'll do is I'll just first take the estimated investment sum. I'll add one more series over here and I'll compare this estimated investment with actual investment, that is actual revenue. I'll take the sum function over here and I'll compare with close date. And I'll save this chart. So there it goes. So this is a multi-series chart. We have two different series. One is the estimated investment and another one is the actual investment or the assets under management. So what we have done is we have taken two series and we have plotted with respect to month. So if you want to compare for the month of August, the estimated investment was $8,000 while the actual was $9,000. Like for different months, you can compare the past 11 months and the current month. Alright.
Okay.
So there's a few things what you can achieve with the help of CRM charts or visualizations. We have an option over here to export this chart. Like if you want to do some more things, like as I discussed earlier, you want to change this name, you want to change the name of this series, or you want to change the title of the chart, or you want to play with the font size, you want to change the colors. So everything you want to achieve in this chart, you have to first export this chart. So this is what you can achieve by default in CRM. But if you want to do some more complex things with the chart, you need to download the XML code for this chart, or you have to export the code and you have to do some modifications to the XML code.
Okay, so to make changes, you have to export to Excel and do
Yeah, not Excel, it's an export to XML code. It's an XML code. So this is the structure of the XML code for that particular chart. So you can change the font colors, you can change the font size, you can change the title color, title core color, you can have an arrow style, dynamic style, then you can have different colors for your charts. For by default, yeah.
If I want to make a change to any of the axes or the color of the bars or whatever, I have to open what you just opened and do it in that program?
Yeah, you need to export this chart. You have an option over the export chart. So the XML code, export the XML definition of an XML file. So this chart will be exported to this XML file. And then you need to do some modifications to this XML code.
I have to make the changes in this program.
Yeah, you have to make some changes because this is the chart which is by default given by the CRM. If you need to do some more things, some cool stuff with this chart, you need to export this chart and you need to do some changes in this XML code. And after doing some changes, you can import this back to the CRM. Like I'll do one simple thing over here, like I'll change the palette color. Like I'll take over here CPD. I'll take pastel. I'll take palette color as pastel. I'll save this chart. I'll save it on my desktop. I'll import this chart back. Just a second. We haven't downloaded the code. Export and we'll save this. I'll open this. I'll change this palette color. It's by default done to pastel. We have different colors in CRM. So I have one more recorded session on this charting capabilities where I have shown different examples.
So can you export the charts to PowerPoint or?
No, you cannot export because it's an XML code. So if you want in a PowerPoint, you have to just capture the screenshot.
So any of the charts that we create in the system, we cannot export them to either PowerPoint or Excel?
No, you cannot export to PowerPoint or Excel. You can just export to this XML code. So
I wanted to use these charts in a presentation. I can't do that?
Yeah, you can capture the screenshot, right? Like if you want to take this chart in PowerPoint, Just a second. You can use some snapping tools that you can capture the screen. Alright. Okay, there it goes.
You see right above that box it says export to Excel. What does that do?
That's an XML code for this chart. So if you want to take this chart to a PowerPoint, you can simply use a snapping tool and you can place this image file in your PowerPoint. Alright? So you just snap the part from the chart and you can use this in your PowerPoint. Okay?
Okay.
So what I was talking about is the XML part. So I export this code and from none I change to pastel. I save this code and then I import back to CRM. So after making the changes, alright, so XML dot XML file. Now I can import this back to the CRM. I will select this import option. I will go to the desktop and put this. I replace this chart. Okay, so we have changed color code, default color to the pastel color. So this is how, if you want to avoid the default chart of the CRM, you need to export. You need to export the XML code for this chart and then you need to do some modifications to this XML code and import back to the CRM. Alright?
Okay.
Okay, so likewise you can create different charts. We have seen this column chart. Also we can create a pie chart. If I want to view investment product. If I want to view the estimated investment with respect to ratings. So we have taken this pie chart. You can take the estimated investment, the sum of the estimated investment with respect to the rating, that is hot, cold or warm, and we have selected over here pie chart. or if I want to view with respect to investment product. So again you can save this. And I'll close this. Okay, so this is the pie chart. That is estimated investment by investment product. So this is a default chart which we have created by using the GUI which is available in CRM. So again, if you want to modify this chart, you want to create some beautiful 3D charts, 3D pie chart, or you want to change some color codes, or you want to increase the font size, you want to change the font color, you need to export this chart and do the modification and then import back with the help of import chart option. Alright?
Okay.
So this is how you can create few user charts. So we have created this investment by month, investment by investment product, and by actual revenue. Okay, so this is what we saw about visualizations in CRM or CRM charts.
So then when you save it, where does it save it to?
Pardon?
Under
Yeah.
when you save the chart,
Yeah.
where does it save it to? So say, like, tomorrow I want to go back to that chart that we saved. Can I find that again, or I have to create it again?
No, you can find it over here. When you logged in, you can find it over here inside my charts.
Okay. Okay.
You don't need to create again and again. Once it is saved, it's a user chart. Whenever you can log in, you can see this under the my charts.
Okay. What if you wanted to delete?
What if you want
pretty simple. What if you wanted to delete one of those charts?
Yeah, it's like if I want to delete this chart, if I want to delete this chart, investment product chart, I have an option over here to delete chart.
Okay.
Okay. So we created these 3 different charts. Okay, now we'll see. Yeah, we have an option to share as well if we want some other users so that they can see your chart. So we can add the user over here. Okay, we have different users we want to share with everyone. We just have to add. So likewise we can add over here. We have different users.
And what is it? That emails it to them, or?
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. So then what does this do? This emails the chart to them, or no? It just shows up in their window.
No, it just shows up.
Okay.
Okay, so we have seen about CRM charts. Now we'll see about dashboards. Okay, so we have already created dashboard. And we have created a forecasting dashboard. And we have created a opportunities one dashboard. So we have different components in a dashboard. Like we can place a chart, we can place a list, we can place an iframe or a web resource. We'll have a quick look on how to create a dashboard. So what I'll go is I'll select the dashboard from the sales module. Once again, this is a user dashboard. It's not a system dashboard. So only a particular user can use this dashboard for trading. So I click on this new. At the most, we can place 6 different components in a CRM dashboard. I'll select this 2-column regular dashboard and I'll click on create. So before creating dashboard, we have seen how to create a view. Then we have seen how to create a chart. And finally, this chart and views will be placed inside this dashboard. So we'll give a name like One opportunities dashboard. So what I do is I'll place those three charts over here inside a single dashboard. So these are the four different components. We can place a chart, we can place a list also known as a view, then we can place an iframe and a web resource. So for now we'll see how to place a chart. We click on this chart and we have created a chart for opportunity entity. So I'll select the opportunity entity and we have created one opportunity view. So I'll select the view and the chart which I want to display. I want to display this chart. I click on add. Okay, so this is how it will be placed over here. Similarly, I want the other two charts in my single dashboard. I'll select the opportunity entity. The view which I have.
For this part, is this changing everyone's dashboard then, or just mine?
No, it's just change your one because you are creating a dashboard from a user side. This dashboard will be visible only for a particular user who is creating because it's a user dashboard. Alright?
Okay.
It won't apply to the system dashboard. So I'll place those three charts over here. Alright. Just a second. Okay. So any doubt of here? We can also increase the width and height of each component. I want to increase the width of this component. I'll just increase. And I'll save this chart.
Okay.
So we have given the name as one opportunities dashboard. Okay, there's some problem. Okay, we have a dashboard. So it will be displayed under my dashboards as in the user dashboard. If it would have been a system dashboard, it would have been displayed over here. Alright?
Okay.
So these are the three different charts which we have placed in a single dashboard. So what's the difference between a system and a user? Like system dashboards or charts are created by system admin, and a user, any particular user can create a user dashboard or a chart or a views. So where we can find the option. So if you want to create system dashboard or a system chart or a system view, what you can do is just select this settings, then select customizations, then main option over here, customize the system. If you are the admin, you can have access to all these things. And then for which entities we want to create a system chart or a system view. We want to create it for opportunity entity. So we'll select this opportunity entity. So there are different options. Like we created one opportunities view for a particular user, but if you want to create for the whole organization, you can click over here on this fields, and we have an option over here to create a new view. Same as we create with the help of advanced find option, you can create over here a system view. Alright?
Okay.
So also charts which we created, those same charts can be created for a particular system. So these are our system charts. So once we click on new, we have a graphical user interface for creating a system chart. For creating a chart, you have to select a view over here and the same steps. Select the series, select the axis. Or if you want to create a system dashboard, just minimize this. You have an option over here, dashboard. You click on this dashboard and the same steps. You can click on new and steps which we follow for creating a user dashboard. Alright?
Okay.
So as we have seen, to create a system view chart or a system dashboard, you have to go in the settings, customization, customize the system, and for creating a user dashboard or user chart, just have to click on the new option, the plus sign which we have. One more thing, if you create a system dashboard or system chart, they must be published. Published in the sense, if you click on a publish option, it will be visible to the whole organization. While on the other hand, user charts or dashboard need not need to be published. It is visible by default to a particular user. And
I think we'll only have one or two people that have access to be able to do that.
if you want to have access to one or two people, we can use some security rules. Like if you want a particular chart or dashboard to be displayed to only a specific user, so we have the option of adding security rules. Like we can hide a dashboard from particular user while we can only show the dashboard to a particular user. Okay, so we have some options for security rules.
Okay.
And also we can set a default dashboard. Like once we log in into a system, we want to view a particular dashboard as a default, so we can have a default dashboard. Okay, so if it's a default dashboard for a system, it will be available to the whole organization. While if it's a user default dashboard, it will be only visible to a particular user, not for the whole organization.
Okay.
Okay, to summarize, what we have said is, with the help of charts or dashboard, we can also drill down. Okay, so we have an option to drill down, like I'll go to sales and I'll select dashboard. So drill down in the sense, if I want to view this, I click on this and I'll select the opportunities. If I want to see which all are the warm opportunities, I'll drill down into opportunities and I'll click on this arrow and I'm able to see these are the two opportunities which comes under this warm opportunity, form making. So this is a drill down options which is available out of the box in CRM, charts and dashboards. You can also present multi-series chart. We have seen here presented two different series, that is the estimated investment and the actual investment. So we can create a multi-series chart as well. Then you can customize chart by pie chart, bar chart, line chart. So we have seen a pie chart and a column chart. So likewise we can have a bar chart or funnel chart. We can save the personal charts. So whatever charts we have created, we can save it and we can share with different users. Like my chart should be displayed only to a specific user. So I can share those charts or dashboards. We can set a default dashboards. Then we have an option to embed reports inside a dashboard using an iframe. So we have 4 different components of a dashboard, that is chart, list, iframe and a web resource. So with the help of this iframe, we can embed a SSRS report inside a dashboard. We can also customize width and height. We have seen you can increase the width or increase and decrease the width and height of each component. And you can share those dashboards with different users and can create a mobile dashboard as well. Okay, any doubt or Ilya?
I think we're good.
So this was just a small part. If you want to have a more technical deep dive, we have a recorded session at this YouTube channel. You can watch. You'll get a more things on how to create and edit charts and customize those charts for different colors, fonts, size, style, for more look and feel.
Okay, so I can visit those websites.
Yeah, sure. I'll share these PPTs and slides with you so you can view this video's recorded session for more technical deep dive.
Okay, great. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Yeah, sure.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.